A Charlotte Street, Georgetown woman is now dead after her estranged partner fatally shot her and critically wounded her 10-year-old son before turning the gun on himself. The incident took place just after 11:30 a.m. The victim has been identified as 36-year-old Atia Solomon of Lot 199, Charlotte and Bourda Street, Georgetown, who was shot several times by her husband, 36-year-old Alroy Solomon. Investigations revealed that Atia and Alroy lived at Northeast La Penitence along with their 10-year-old son. However, due to domestic issues, the woman moved out about 2 months ago and was living at the Charlotte and Bourda Street location with her son. Police say on Tuesday morning the victim was at her apartment with her son when the suspect showed up in the area in a black motor vehicle registered GUY 94 and parked in front of the apartment building. The man then reportedly exited the vehicle and ran into the compound, after which the woman was heard screaming, followed by several suspected gunshots. Footage from CCTV camera shows the woman screaming hysterically while she ran out the yard, with the suspect in hot pursuit. He then shot her at point-blank range to the head, causing her to collapse. The suspect then returned to the yard where he discharged a round at the 10-year-old son, hitting him to his left lower chest. Alroy then used the same firearm and shot himself to the left side of his head. The young child was rushed to the Georgetown Public Hospital by public-spirited citizens, where he remains in stable condition. Investigators confirmed that Atia, an ExxonMobil Guyana employee, had recently moved to the area after her home was destroyed by fire. Neighbors said the couple had filed for divorce, and relatives disclosed that domestic issues plagued the relationship. One neighbor described what she saw.
You're lying on the ground there, and when I reached more closer, he there in the passageway. A little child was in a passageway too, but the gate was locked, like the child was trying to escape. The child looked like around 12 to 13 years old, a boy. But the ambulance gone with the child. But before then, 2 weeks ago, we hear gunshot coming from there. And when you check on the road, these are the spit shells there. In my phone was on the ground. I don't know if the neighbors then report it.
You said you was going to your son. Where's your son?
My son selling out there.
No, but he okay.
He okay. My children.
But you went there because you heard the gunshot.
Yeah, I live far from me, and if I hear a gunshot, it's more than one gunshot. It's about 6 or 7 gunshots we heard.
Did you make any? Did anybody make any reports?
I can't tell if the neighbors them make the report that what happened in front too. Can't tell if the left or the right make report.
Do you know if it's the same individual or
they say like it's a military man. I don't really know. They say it's an army man.
Can you tell if they had any domestic disputes anytime before?
No, we don't really know, you see.
The woman and her child had been living at the rented property on Charlotte Street for the last 3 months. The property owner's brother, Colwyn Abrams, explained that the two had been having issues since they moved into the property.
There is an ongoing investigation into a shooting incident that happened twice on the residence, where they suspected it was him passing shooting at the property. He actually damaged his car as well. But yeah, this is a case of domestic violence went bad. In Guyana, this is a problem. So yeah, our thoughts and prayers go to the family. The reflect. She talked to me because my sister, I said she's pregnant and she's not in a position to address the
They're Guyanese?
Yes, a Guyanese national. She's an employee of Exxon, an Exxon employee also. So it's not a person that is not without means or any kind of resources. It's just that, again, domestic violence is the problem. It's scourge in society right now. And this is a clear indication of the problem we have facing the country as a whole.
How long she living there?
Was it her child?
Was her child. I don't know her name. I can't give her name. Was her child. Apparently she was with him and the child. And whatever stemmed from that.
Atia was shot several times, twice to her right side abdomen, once to her right index finger, once to her left arm, twice to her chest, twice to her forehead, once to her right hip, and once to her right leg. The suspect was found in a pool of blood with a gunshot wound to his head. Crime scene investigators recovered a 9mm pistol containing magazine and 6 live 9mm rounds of ammunition. 1 live 9mm round and matching spent shell were also found next to the suspect. The bodies of Atia Solomon and Alroy Solomon were taken to the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home awaiting a post-mortem examination. Further investigations are ongoing. Colwyn Abrams, Guyana TV 9 News.